Good evening, everyone. With 35 homicides already this year in Rochester, the city is on track to see a record high number of murders in 2021. The surge in violence is happening nationwide, but new tonight, one troubling number that sets Rochester apart. Allie Peters is in studio now to explain. Allie?
Yeah, Maureen, across the nation, there has been an increase in violent crimes. As you can see here behind me in this graphic, the top 72 largest cities, crime has already increased 17% this year from last. Now, the city of Rochester is feeling this impact as well. In 2019, Rochester saw 32 homicides, according to data from the Rochester Police Department. That number jumped to 52 in 2020. And this year, 6 months in, the city has already seen 35 murders.
So last year was, concerning. This year is, particularly alarming. But
Rochester is on pace to see 70 homicides this year, which would mean the city would have a higher per capita rate of violence than Chicago.
But the other thing, too, that's troubling about it is that, even in the high points of homicide in Rochester 30 years ago, we're still looking at like low to mid 60s. And that only persisted for a few years.
While experts say there could be a lot of things to blame for the increase in homicides, Schreck says he believes access to firearms plays a major role.
This tracks weapon-related purchases from 2000, which is over here on the left, up until late last year. Starting around the time that you see the shutdowns and quarantines, you're seeing a huge run-up in gun purchases.
Schreck says in some states it's very easy for people to purchase a gun, but not everyone secures their weapons.
If you have an unsecured weapon around and you leave it on your car seat because it's uncomfortable to carry, or it's just lying around the house for anybody to take it or a burglar to take it, what you're probably going to see here is an increase in circulation in the illegal firearms market.
Now, Schreck says he believes Rochester has seen an impact of these illegal firearms. Many may be stolen. Now, he points to data from the Rochester Police Department this year. As you can see here, nearly all of these crimes were committed with firearms. Live in the studio, Allie Peters, News 8.
All right, Allie, thank you. Experts tell News 8 that when firearms get stolen, they can easily make their way into other states and bigger cities and be used in crimes there. Malik Evans, who is on track to win the mayoral election in November, has said part of his plan as Rochester mayor is to work on decreasing the number of guns from other states that get into New York.